Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and look at that. Up in the last 3 months, we're up 10% on the day. It's not too good of a day. We started off pretty good. As soon as pre-market hit 6:30 a.m. California time, we saw it go all the way down to $1,000 loss at one point. We rebounded a little bit, $850. So we're going to go over a market recap. We're going to go over 3 stocks to watch. And then we're also going to go over cryptocurrency. So make sure you stay to the end of the video if you want a cryptocurrency update as well. So we're going to go over the best stocks to buy during the dip. And the first one on the list is going to be ChargePoint, down to $24 per share. And like I always say, anything around $25 a share or under $25 a share for a long term is a great place to buy ChargePoint. Now look at that drop, 7.3% in one day. So right before pre-market, they were at $26 a share. Now they're at $24 a share. And I personally want them to go around $23 to $20 a share for me to load up on them. For long-term positions, though, anything under $25 a share, I think is a good place to start buying ChargePoint. Now, the next one we're going to talk about during the dip is going to be Wish, down to $9.50, down 4% on the day, 5% on the week, and down 20% in the last month. This is a good one to consider starting a position in, even though it would be more attractive around the $7 to $8 mark. I think if you plan on holding for long term, Wish is one of those stocks that you'll be happy that you got in sooner than later. Also, in the short to medium term, there's a lot of hype around this stock. It even fell in a meme stock category at one point. So don't be surprised if we see this one go up quicker than we think. But personally, I'm buying for long term. Now let's talk about SoFi. Only down 2.4% today. At one point, it was closer to 4% loss on the day. But this is one that's down 30% in the last month from all-time highs, which were about $23 per share. And I think under $15 or right at that $15 price range is a great place to start loading up on them. Again, this is another long-term stock, but don't be surprised if we see some positive upward movements in the next 1 to 2 to 3 months. Okay. Now, this is a fintech company that's great for long term, by the way. So you might want to do a little bit of homework on SoFi. So here you'll see the writing are on the wall for traditional banking system. Millennials and Generation Z are the rising consumer class that thinks little of traditional financial institutions. SoFi Technologies has an exceptional net promoter score, is growing an all-in-one stack of financial services, and is pursuing the bank charter. That's why I really like them, because they're an all-in-one. They're very comprehensive fintech company. Digital banks are the future, and SoFi will be among the winners. So if you believe in fintech, financial technology, SoFi is a good one to definitely look out for. SoFi's mission is to help its members achieve financial independence in order to realize their ambitions. SoFi is doing this by developing a comprehensive suite of financial products that offer the speed, selection, content, and convenience that only an integrated digital platform can provide. Okay, so that's one of the most important parts of the company and their business model. SoFi product is reaching and engaging with younger audience to the financial space, and it is trying to develop a relationship with the younger bankers. As long as SoFi continues to succeed at creating an all-in-one solution while maintaining speed, satisfaction, and convenience, SoFi could be a wonderful long-term investment. I also want to go over AMC real quick because they are down 7.8% on the day. So I know a lot of people always want me to talk about them. Down 38% on the month. Remember, they have that support right at $34, $33 right now. So it'll be interesting to see if they go below that. Personally, I think that will go down to about 26 or at least under $30 and break that support that they set a few days ago at $33 a share. And you also see, because I know a lot of you guys want me to talk about space too, or Virgin Galactic Holding. It's a very hot sector right now. It's down 7% on the day, 14% on the month. This is one that moves very frequently. You can see right at that $30 support they set here, and they set it here at $28 and at $25. So in my opinion, space can go down to $25, and it's very possible that I can go under $20 a share again. So that's typically where I want to buy, and this is a great swing trade. This one in AMC is a lot more risky though, so you have to have a huge risk tolerance if you're investing in some of these meme stocks like AMC or Space. I typically don't use anything over a couple $100, and I have a lot of money in the stock market, so if you have a lot less than I do, then you definitely shouldn't be putting a lot of money in these kind of stocks unless you have a huge risk tolerance. Now, I want to go over a few other stocks. I've talked about Unity Software in the past on the channel, so if you want a deeper dive, go ahead and find that video. I think it was last week. But as you can see, they're a pretty good price point right now. They have an all-time high of about $160 per share. Obviously, you know, buying under $100 a share is going to be a better price point, but this is one that you might want to do some of your own research on, because if you plan on holding for a long-term investor, this is a great stock to have on your radar. Next is going to be EVgo, and it looks like they're heating up. They're right at that support line, which is about $11, $12, $13. And if they can easily bounce back up to $14, that can be a little 10%, 15% gainer. This also might be a good consideration to do something like a call option. If they get closer to like that $10, $11 price point, they can jump up pretty quick and you can make some good money with a call option. After that, we have Nvidia to talk about. They recently went through a stock split, so they should be on your radar, because typically with the new markets and how, you know, all this hype around the markets and everything, what's going on is when a stock splits, it's a positive effect that it has on the share price. So we can actually see Nvidia rallying. We already see it up almost 4% this week, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it go up 10% or 5% in the next few weeks or a few months. So it might be even a good idea to consider a call option on something like an Nvidia, but I think you're probably going to need a lot of capital for a call option like that. And one of the next videos also, we'll talk about Robinhood, its IPO, my thoughts. We'll go into detail if I'm buying, you know, where I want to buy at, and some projective stuff about Robinhood IPO. So if you're interested in the IPO and Robinhood, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button, subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss a future video. Now let's go ahead and talk about cryptocurrency. So it's heating up a little bit right now. You can actually see Litecoin's up 2%, up to $120 per share. And Litecoin, when we're talking about buying, was down to $106 a share at one point. So if you got in around that $106 mark, you're probably up around 15% on Litecoin. So congratulations on that. Dogecoin hasn't moved too much actually, but if you did buy at 16 cents during that big dip they had, you're up around 15% right now as well. So congratulations on leaning in the dip. I know it's uncomfortable and it's hard to buy Dogecoin when you see it going down, or buying Litecoin when you see it going down, but cryptocurrencies is one of my favorite swing trades to do. Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum was down to about $1,800 at 1.2. So if you bought at $1,800 and sold at 23, which, you know, that's timing the market. I doubt a lot of people did that, but you could be up around 26, 28%. Even at the current price it's at, if you bought at $1,800, which I was definitely doing, you're up around 10% gains on Ethereum. So I think that this is a great place to buy cryptocurrency if you're a long-term investor. However, I don't believe that Dogecoin won't ever go to 15 cents or 16 cents again. So I think that it will. I think Litecoin will probably even go to like $80 again in the future. There's obviously no guarantees. It can be up and away from here. So when you're investing in a riskier investments like cryptocurrency, you definitely have to be expecting the worst. But if you're a long-term investor, you need to start developing the habit of buying the dip. Even if you're a shorter-term trader, when you see Bitcoin or any of these coins dipping 10, 15, 20% in a 1 or 2 days or even 3 days time span, take advantage of that and swing trade it, make a profit. All right, guys, if you need a little bit more help in the stock market as well, go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram. You guys know my page, same thing as my YouTube, The Daily Stock Market. Smash a thumbs up on this video, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.